consumer marketing with McDonald's, and one of the things that we learned there, and we talked about a free offer for a racket here, we learned to never offer your product as an offer. All the operations people told us that because they hated it, because now you can't sell anything. So I would have handcuffed Scott because everybody else out there that wanted a racket to buy it, they would say, no, I'm going to wait for the free offer. So always offer something like a buy now, get for those kind of things, or some incentive to educate if you're talking about more considered purchase. Moved on and done a lot of lead generation work for direct mail and interactive agencies, and then over to a company called City where we were just improving the process of the marketing operations, and now we're response capture on ultimately how we help companies grow revenue through relevant marketing efforts.
And one more slide, I think it shows some of the companies before we go through.
Yeah, so we're 4 years old and have some big engagements and smaller engagements with some smaller companies, but again, just kind of how, through a relevant way, how can we help companies generate leads for their sales force? So usually when we start out with an organization, we're talking really around that key buyer that they have, and so really deep, and that's one of the things that we help do a lot is we say not just what information is out there from an SSC standpoint or those kind of demographics, but let's really dig deep into the things that they have, because there's tools out there today that you can mine more information in the end if possible. Tools such as LinkedIn and that kind of stuff where we all have some sort of summary of what we've done in our career. Those things can be great tools to use for training as well. So we can say, how do we, from a marketing perspective, let's just spend time on those that are going to be our ideal and have a higher success and handing them over to sales rather than doing what I call spray and pray, which is going out to the masses and assuming that we're going to large numbers, we're going to get some of them. So asking questions early on about who is that person. It's really great in the company they work for, if it's a B2B or if it's a person in a B2C. Where do they think about, where are they at in their own buying process? Obviously for rackets, that's usually, it's not necessarily what I would consider a considered purchase. That happens pretty quickly. My racket breaks, I want to go play tennis, those kind of things, I go buy a different racket. In a B2B sense, that is a longer purchase cycle and there's more people involved. So you have to think about that whole dynamic. And then what information do they need to make a good decision? Everybody wants to make an educated decision. When we buy things, especially if it's any sort of monetary value that is more than what's in our pocket, there's always a sense of we could have buyer's remorse. So how do you make sure that you educate somebody in a good way that they don't, you limit that amount of buyer's remorse after they purchase? They're happy about it, they like it, they're excited, they tell your friends because then the organization can grow if they're working with you.
Sure, you have a slide on this. Miss, do you want to go to the next, jump one more slide. Can you talk a little bit about this? I think this is really interesting. You're talking about, products out there, there's all these different ways you can get people in, and there's a different process in the cycle of what information they'll want at the beginning, in the middle, when they're close to making the purchase. Can you talk a little bit about this slide?
Yeah. So this slide was actually done by some research at Serious Decisions. They're an advisory firm for sales and marketing organizations. What they did is they went out and surveyed an audience and said, okay, there's a lot of different things out there that you can consume as far as information, but what does the buyer actually want? We're producing all these things, webinars and white papers and trade show booths and all these different things, but what does the buyer want and when do they want it? And so this is some key information just to help drive in your own organizations depending on what it is that you're helping market or sell. But one of the things that they saw was early on, the white paper is still working. Now, the one thing I'll say with the white paper is we've gone away from the period of the white paper being a lengthy thing that has 20 pages and it's this big book in print. IDG did a study actually last year that said that the ideal white paper is 7 pages long. And so that's something to think about as you write these things. It's not a novel. It's quick information. We just don't have the time anymore. And then some of the things that you'll see is as you move along, we're peer influenced. That's why social media has its place today, is because we want to know what others think. And so late in sales cycle, we want to know what our peers are doing. What do they buy? Because at the end of the day, when I talk about that buyer's remorse, we want to make sure that if we buy this thing and we go show our friends, that they're going to think good of us, and they're not going to say, why'd you buy that? So that's why we have that influence in the process. 2 years ago, we were sending them, I think it was by the CMOs, and they were asking CMOs of large organizations what they were going to do. social media. That was 2 years ago. And they were also, the belief was it was also going to be a tracking medium that they were going to be able to say, if I allocate 10% of my budget to social media, I would expect that I'm going to be able to track what revenues would come out of it. Now, the question is, when they did the survey the next year, what would the answer?